Good morning, guys. I hope everybody's okay out there in YouTube land. It's just Dan reporting in again from Dan's Haunted Cottage. It is a Wednesday morning, and I have my co-driver. I have my driver here. There you go. There's Fox. Say hello. Say hello, YouTube.
Let's say not hello because you lost your YouTube videos again.
He's quite right. I have lost more YouTube videos again. Stuff that I'd recorded on my phone. Do you know, it's just been one of those weeks. I think if it never rains, does it? But it pours. Oh, I'm getting it sound like an old lady now. We've had one of those weeks, or I've had one of those weeks where the iPhone that, I do take a camera out with me infrequently, but I tend to use my iPhone a lot more in public because I think it's less conspicuous. It doesn't stand out as much. And I recorded an awful lot of footage over the weekend, which was great, and you saw most of it. But for some reason, best known to itself, my phone decided to just play silly buggers, and it corrupted all of the footage that I had for the trip home on Monday, which was quite an extensive amount of footage. And it was just, when I was replaying back the video that I'd recorded, it was jamming, it was going burp, 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 but the footage was moving, but the audio was just jammed, and then the audio was jammed, and it was just, it was an absolute nightmare. So subsequently I lost footage from that, so that wasn't great. And before we went away, I don't know what's happening. I've got an iPad, and I've got an iPad Pro, which I use to edit a lot of my videos on. Well, a little more videos on it, really. And it's obviously compatible to the iPhone. So I use that as my operating system for a lot of my videos, and also for most of my, if not all of my editing, which is great. And I've got one of these, I don't know what you call them, like a fast link. It's like you put your SD card in it, and then you can plug it into your phone or your iPad, and what it does is it downloads all of the video that you've got, and then it goes straight onto your iPad or onto your iPhone, or whichever device you choose to put it on, and then you can edit it straight from there. That's okay, but recently it's been playing up, and it is the genuine article. It's an Apple article. Not that convinced with Apple, to be honest with you. I've used it for many years, but I'm beginning to think it's not all that it presents itself to be. I'll have to find a different operating system to work off of. But yeah, so what's happening is the SDs, it's sending, and what I'm doing is it's not downloading the video footage off the SD card. It's not showing it on there. I can't find it in different files. So then what I'm doing is I'm putting the SD card, and I'm trying to then put that onto the laptop. So I'm putting it via the cameras to the laptop, and then there's no sound coming through. The video footage is there. It's uploading it to the phone, or to the iPad rather, from the laptop. But it's just a whole convoluted system. I'm going to have to make this whole thing a lot easier for me to use, because I'm obviously technologically inept, really, when it comes to that, anything that's modern. I'm very much a Luddite. I don't work really with the modern world. I tend and choose to work the old-fashioned way with things. I much prefer the old-fashioned things. Same as cars. Give me a car from the sort of 80s, 70s, pre-everything computerised, and I'm very happy. I can work with that. I can understand that. But technology is just, it advances so quickly, and I'm probably 20 or 30 years behind. Oh, am I happy? I'm always happy. Well, mostly always happy. So, yeah, so it's not been that great. Anyway, apart from those setbacks, which are actually quite major setbacks, if you want to do vlogging and videoing for YouTube, it's been okay. So we thought we'd come out today. It's a day off. Hazel's got a day off. Obviously, Fox is here. He never goes to school on a Wednesday. Oh, look, he's reading a map now, trying to work out you trying to work out where we're going? You working out where we're going? No? Okay. He's... Oh, okay. He's so engrossed. in what he's doing that he's just completely ignoring me. Either that or he's making out he's engrossed to ignore me. I don't quite know what. But yeah, so that's where we are at the minute. So we're going out today to take him to a fun place that we're members of called Willows Park. Willows Park. What's it called, Fox? Willows what?
Wow.
Willows Farm. Very good. So we're off there today, just for a few hours, have a couple of cups of coffee and play with Fox for a bit. Obviously Willow's gone into school. She's not very happy about that. We've negated to tell her that we're taking Fox to Willow's Farm because if we would, well, it would just be a complete and utter hell would break loose. So she just thinks that we're not doing anything today. So we've got to kind of scheme around her. But then she gets days where she gets to do exciting, fun things, and Fox doesn't.
We take Lilo to Lilo's farm.
You what?
Otherwise, we take Lilo to Lilo's farm.
Otherwise, we'll take Willow to Willow's Farm?
Yeah, because I don't like it there.
You do like it there?
No.
Yes.
But the favourite thing at Lilo's...
This boy has quickly become a compulsive liar or is in denial. He loves Willow's Farm.
I don't like at Lilo's farm is the cactus.
You don't like the what?
Cactus at Lilo's farm.
Kirchers?
No, characters.
Characters?
Yeah,
Why don't you like them? Do they frighten you?
yeah.
Don't be silly. They got a whole Peter Rabbit thing going on there, and Mr. Todd, is Mr. Todd the Fox?
Yeah,
Mr. Todd the Fox. He's not scary. He's a fox.
He's not very nice.
He's just a fox. This doesn't matter. He's not nice or whatever. He's just a fox. Like you. You're just a fox. Are you nice?
But every time he tries to catch
Peter?
Peter and his family, they run away.
Well, that's what foxes do, isn't it?
And Mr. Todd
It's only natural.
and Mr. Todd think that he used to make his garden, he throws it at Mr. Todd.
He does. Well, we're getting into the mechanics here of Mr. Todd and Peter Rabbit. This is a conversation that could go on for some considerable time. Obviously, we need to delve into the backstory of Mr. Todd and Peter Rabbit, just so that we can work out what's going on today. So that's going to take some time. Might have to do it over coffee. Well, over juice anyway. So yeah, that's where we are really. Anarchy UK, as far as my editing is going to go.
And I have something cool to show you.
What, you got something to show them? Show them then. What have you got?
They're my new hat.
Are they your new hats?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Put this one on.
What?
Put that one on, your trapper's hat. Your outdoorsy hat. Put that one on.
What?
Can you put it on for me?
Yeah.
I think it goes on differently than that, doesn't it? That's it. Show them. Look at him, he's like a miniature Elmer Fudd. Oh, Wathkily Wabbit. Wathkily Wabbit. That is probably the worst Elmer Fudd impression you'll ever hear as long as you live. Right, okay guys, we're going to crack on and make our way to... excuse me. Make our way to Willow's Farm, and we'll see you when we get there. Well, all's well that ends well, as it were, as the great bard Shakespeare once said, and wrote, and penned. Anyway, I've just been in a phone shop. It's a phone shop, Hazel, isn't it? You call it a phone shop? Is there a posh name for a phone shop? Not a phone boutique? No? Okay. Yeah, so I've been in a phone shop, so I've sorted that out. I've got a new phone, so that's good. So I should be back up and running within... I'm using Hazel's phone at the minute. Should be back up and running within minutes. So that's all good. Well, a couple of hours. We were in there longer than we thought, actually. We were in there, I mean, it's 20 to 11 now. And much to Fox's consternation, he wasn't very happy about that. Although he's pretty good, to be fair. But I think he was wondering when on earth we were going to get to Willow's Farm. So we're on there now, on the way there now, guys. And we'll see you when we get there. Do you know what? I really know how to treat a woman, don't I? I mean, I'll take her into the best phone shops with me. I'll get her to sort out the best deal for me. You know, it's like, let them feel like they're in control and, you know, all be well with the world. So,
You want to be in control, that's fine. You can sort out all the stuff in the house.
Oh.
If anyone needs clean clothes, you can get them all washed. If it wants dinner, you can do the dinner.
Oh.
You'll be sorry, one of these days I'll wake up and I won't do a single thing and you can deal with everything.
Oh.
You can get the kids ready for school, you can make sure they leave on time, you can get them there. You can do Fox's lunch. Make sure Willow's got a snack, which she forgot this morning.
Oh, I'm well and truly scolded. In actual fact, this will leave scars on me permanently, I think. Mental scars. If she only knew the stuff that I do for this family, she wouldn't be so quick to condemn Danny boy.
Stuff.
What do you mean, what stuff?
What stuff?
Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to go and we're on our way to Willow's Farm now. See you when we get there. Better stop this quick. This is it. He's mesmerised now, look. He loves this ride. So does Hazel, truth be told. Hazel, is this your favourite ride? No. Oh no, I forgot. She likes the cheer plane thing.
I think you can go whichever one you want to go on because there's nobody else on there.
On you go, Fox.
No, no problem if you've got time. Got like 5, 2. Jump on, Fox.
Good
Pick your best
boy.
one, 'cause I think you only have time for one.
There he
Now we
goes.
should go and warm up a little bit.
Nice choice.
Yay.
Nice choice. Ooh. Way! Give us a wave. Nice big wave. Way! Good boy. Oh, look at Hazel's cheesy little grin. So proud of a little boy. And Fox. Here he comes. Giddy speeds, aren't they? Mad speeds. Absolutely mad speeds. Way, look at that face, that big cheesy grin. One more time. Let's have a look. Fox. Hey! Right, we're off into Woolly Jumpers now, the indoor play barn.
Or should we have a quick look at the animals?
Quick look at the animals.
Because I'm just
Yeah, let's
thinking
do
this
that.
one's not-
No, that's true. Going to look at the animals. My favourite thing. We're at the farmyard. Change of plans. Always the best way to enjoy a day. So these are female donkeys. I think they call them Jennies. They're cute, aren't they? Hello, yo. Hello, yo. How are you? I've got no food for you, but I have got a big stroke on the head. Oh, you're beautiful, aren't you? No, don't eat my jacket. I need it. Hello? Aren't you gorgeous? Beautiful. Oh, I love you. Oh, bless. Hello. Cute. And over here, I can't say it too close to the Jennies, but my favourites, the heavy horses. Let's have a look at these heavy horses. You're a heavy horse. You're taller than me. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. How are you? Beautiful. You're absolutely stunning. It's a Shire, I believe. Oh, they both know. I don't think one's Shire. So that's the Shire there, called Bob. And this one here. Oh, it's another Shire. Okay. Thought it might be a Clydesdale or something. There you go. So stunning. Just the epitome of beauty. So a little further on. Some woolly jumpers, sheep. Look at the lambs. Look at them lambs, they're cute. Sweet. Where the kids gone? And when I say kids, I don't mean goats. Oh, there you go. Fox. Ooh. I'll tell you what, guys, just coming from outside. Oh, it's absolutely freezing out there. Blisteringly freezing it is out there. So just come inside to get warmth. It's a sort of soft play area up just over there. Fox is going to love that, and over there. And canteens behind me, as you can see. So we're just coming in for a warmth and a coffee to get ourselves straight again, warm ourselves up, and then back into the fold, as it were. What have you got there? Come and tell me, what have you got? Is that a penguin?
Yeah.
Is it? Is that a penguin? Don't choke on the wings. Ha ha ha, dad joke. Fox, is that a penguin? Yeah? Is it good? Is that, what is that, part of a lunch deal? Is
Yeah.
that part of your lunch? What else have you got here? Some hula hoops, a couple of sandwiches. Oh yes, got the old apple slices and grapes. And a nice little drink. And here is Mummy
You didn't get a yogurt?
with sustenance. Well, I love it here at Willows Farm, but I must admit I'm a little bit perturbed, I'm a little bit annoyed. Well, that's part of it, you can't help that, can you? It's not even the cold, Hazel, even the cold is not throwing a damp squib over my enjoyment of the day so far. But what has annoyed me a little bit is that I've noticed they do sheepdog training. So what they do is they teach you how to use a sheepdog. Just basics, I guess, obviously. You're not going to learn it all in a couple of hours, are you? But they teach you how to use a sheepdog, and you can round up their geese with a sheepdog. I would love to do that, but it's not open to adults, it's only open to kids. How annoying is that? I would absolutely love to do that. In actual fact, I'm going to go and ask, see if there's something that they will let an adult, i.e. me, do, possibly. No better, I'm telling you. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Oh, by the way, we're actually here at the minute, and we're by the bunnies and the guinea pigs because we think that Fox wants to hold a guinea pig, so we're going to see how that pans out. Let's see Fox holding a guinea pig. Eh? Look how smug their little faces. We're going to hold a guinea pig, hopefully. Let's see what the lady's getting, shall we? Oh, look at that one. Look at that one, Fox. Very gently.
I've got him.
Good
Thank you.
boy. Wow, look at him, Fox.
That's it, gently.
Gently, very gently. Fox, look at me. Fox, look at me. Fox. Here.
Daddy's over there.
Hello. Is he cute? Is he very cute? Oh, look at him. I think Mummy's in love with him. It looks like the bobble you lost off your hat, Hazel.
I'm just getting a hair out your eye, mate. Sorry.
That's what your sister wants, a guinea pig. But she's not getting one.
No, she's not.
Not for a while, anyway.
She sticks her own bedroom.
There you go.
No, it's good stroking. Gently, don't poke him in the eye. He won't like that very
Hey,
much.
look, Fox. Fox, look up at me.
Stroking this way, look.
Look up at me.
This way, like that. That's it.
Fox.
Gently,
Fox.
good boy.
Fox.
Gently, don't poke him on the head.
Fox. You're too preoccupied with that guinea pig. That's a cheesy grin. Cheesy grin. And another, and again, Fox. Fox. Can you look at me? Are these your sweets? Fox, are these your sweets? No, you're not even looking at me, are you?
Daddy, look at Daddy.
Hello?
Gently.
Very cheesy. Oh, that guinea pig's very cute. Right, so we finally made our way down to the tractor ride. It's absolutely
Boys and girls,
nobody here today.
before we start the ride,
Excited.
make sure you all
at
stay
that face,
sitting
that's a
down at
tractor loving
all
face.
times. No standing on the seats, and hold on tight because the ride can be rather bumpy.
Bumpy!
And make sure you hold on to all your belongings. I don't want you to drop anything as once we start.
Oh, bumpy, bumpy.
Do you want to...
Whoa! Very bumpy.
Hello everyone! Are you all on board and comfortable? Good! Let's go then!
Go on, it's over here. Good boy.
There we go.
Hey.
I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
Fox.
I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
Fox. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I'm H-A-P-P-Y.
Now all the sheep. I'm HHPPY. I'm HHPPY. No, I am. I'm sure I am. I'm HHPPY.
I'm sure you've all noticed that it's getting you on a trip through the woods.
Look at that.
But now the weather
Look at
is
that
getting
fox.
colder, Tilly and I always
Cool.
have to sing a bit louder
What, Hazel?
to keep ourselves warm, don't we, Tilly?
There's your sister's name.
I don't mind at all.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Smashing.
Different now than they did in the summer. In the summer, they are filled with plants and the leaves on the
They're
trees
not
are
Christmas
green.
decks.
But what happens to them during the autumn and winter, Tilly?
Oh, I know the answer to
Oh,
that,
that's sad.
Tristan. All
Have you ever seen a
leaves
sadder
turn
sight?
Red, brown, and golden.
Oh, my phone.
And all
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I like to see them.
Now the sheep. Monday to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Now Hazel.
I like to sing them
Go Hazel.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Now the sheep. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Wednesdays are in a week.
Now Hazel.
I like to have them on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Now the sheep again. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now the sheep. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, la la. Don't know the words. La 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 la.
Sunday,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Oh,
Saturday.
I do love
Told you it was
this
cold,
time
look,
of year,
penguins.
Tristan.
so do I, Tilly. And those animals that go to
So yes, we are indeed going to call that a day here. We had lots of fun, as I say, lots of frolics. Hazel and myself are very cold. We need coffee to warm our hearts and give us energy. And because Willownie's picking up from school. And what's news? I'm not going to get sleep. Got 2 kids. Doesn't happen. That went out the window, didn't it, when the first one came along? So, right. Okay, guys. Speak to you later. Have a good one. And I will see you in the next vid. Bye. Hope this wasn't too boring for you. Cheers, guys.